Hello, hello. You're about to do fresh markups. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is K.Nicole. And let's get started. Okay. Sorry for the delay. My computer's acting real slow right now. Oh, put down there. All right. So it is a new monthly candlestick. It just hit the new monthly candlestick when the new day hit. So we are going to start on the monthly. You see how it says 29 days? Oh, we're going to start with GU because that's what I want to trade first. We are doing a fresh markup on all the pairs. You see how that's at a monthly level? It took all month for a pullback. For the whole month of October, that's one monthly candlestick. So now we're in November. And I've been anticipating a push up, honestly. But it could be prematurely. But yeah, no, I really do. Especially looking at that trend line, which is beautiful. Yeah, on the weekly, it's still respecting this trend line. So you have 1 to 2 points, and then you draw it into the future. I want that extended. So X marks the spot. And this is holding up on the weekly as well. That trend line. Beautiful. So we're at support and resistance level. It broke through and is retesting as support. It tested here as resistance daily. So now on the daily, I start. Yeah, it's respecting this line right here. So let's just say I didn't have this weekly level, this weekly line. It looks like it broke on the daily. But that's the easiest way to get faked out. So it looked like it broke through, but it didn't retest it. Either way, you want to buy it to retest it. But I don't like that daily line. I like the weekly. It didn't break this daily line, so this structure is still technically valid because, well, no. And normally, I've seen a pattern where it doesn't retrace past the 50, so then it comes to the negative 27, and then it does, and then it hits negative 61.8. That's what I've seen. And that's what I've seen previously. So like that, um, slide it up a little bit, but resistance, support, resistance. I need to push up and be retested as support. But this monthly level is sitting solid, right? And then this daily level sitting good. So that's a strong level right there. Strong zone. Strong zone. All right. Now let's go down to the 4 hour. I am going to just look at it like that. The reason why I do fresh markups is because this shit can get confusing. Okay? Like this shit. So it was a channel going down, and then it was a channel going up, which is why you got to do fresh markups to delete all that extra shit that was on your page, on your screen. This is the channel going up that I needed to stay because it's an ascending channel. And then it broke out, retested, and dropped to the floor. And she could have capitalized off that move. That was about 150 fucking pips. So now, like it was resisting its daily foundation level. It was not trying to go past that level. But if you look at it, it broke and retested it to drop. You had this very bearish engulfing candlestick. If you would have put a line right here, that, and then drop down 2 time frames. You see that? They respected it. That's on right there. So sometimes you just gotta look at it from distance. Actually, I wanted that purple. That's on the 4 hour bearish engulfing, a bearish variation pattern, but a bearish engulfing candlestick. It engulfed it, then you got wick rejection here. Then you got wick rejection here. Go down to the 1 hour. You have a pin bar there and there. What time is this? 7 a.m., 8 a.m. So it's important to just look at it for what it is and not for what you want it to be, which is why I trade what you see and not what you think is so important. I'm still waiting for a buy. I'm waiting for a break of structure. So I have my break of structure line here. This is on the 4 hour. I'm waiting for it to do something like this. But that just hasn't done it yet because it needs like something to bounce off of. But that was a beautiful sale. Beautiful. And Yeah, there's a possibility it could continue to sell. You never fucking know. So this is the 1 hour break structure line. This could be the fib, and it could come down to that trend line. So you have to wait for the correction now. Because that's the impulse, the break of structure, correction, possibility it could bounce off this trend line and continue down. And that's, yeah, nothing I can really do. Today is Thursday too. We have news tomorrow. Now, if the news tomorrow pushes this up all the way to fuck up, then we have a change of direction. And then that first fib that I drew on there on the 4 hour is still valid. That fib. And we're going all the way up. But that's why I'm waiting for all the news to get out the way. On the time frame on EU, it already been playing out. It's been buying up. I don't like that trend line. It's too steep. I do like the one from going down. Yeah, I gotta keep it in mind because push down, push down, push down, push down, push down. It needs to push through like hard in order for that to continue. Yeah, you see how that the weekly is looking very bullish. Like this is already mapping out for the buy. You know, I'm gonna put a weekly line here. And when it gets there, we know it might be a possibility. When it gets here, it might be a possibility it wants to drop. So you see how this is already mapping out. It's already been bullish for the last 2 days. On the monthly, we got a wick at the bottom. On the weekly, it's a possibility that's an engulfing candlestick. But that didn't close. We still got a day left. It'd be amazing, like what you see after when you just doing a fresh markup. It's like I could have capitalized off this move. I could have capitalized off this move. It's like you didn't see it when this was going on. Like for example, this break and retest. And EU is so much simpler. It just simply moves ever so slowly. But that's exactly what it's doing. Moving. It made a double bottom, broke up, retested. It was an descending channel all down here. It broke out, retested. So if you can't see the channel, I'm gonna make it a little clear. Bam. That was the channel. And it was long too. And then it broke out, retested. You could have bought it here and had your stop loss below there. Or when it retested again on the 4 hour, you could have bought it there. Keeping it simple, right? So now that I'm not in it, where the fuck do I get in? And this is on 1 hour. And then, so I kind of didn't really retest this so honestly, the channel doesn't matter now. I'm just showing you what the channel looked like. Um, yeah, I don't know where to get in now. I guess just get in at the last level. So I'm thinking here. Maybe if it pulls back to here, I know I see a trend line going up here. Um, that is the purple one. So we got one touch, we got a break and retest of the 4 hour trend line. Impulse up, pull back, continuation, pull back, continuation. So a pullback somewhere around here. So I guess I'll put an alert here. If it breaks the trend line, then we're going down. But 9 times out of 10, this is going up. And it's just going to keep going up and keep going up and keep going up because EU is simple. Simple. So here's when I put the fib on though, it kind of went down just a little bit. So let me see. Mm, Either way, it's going up to that trend line or this resistance level. We got a while. So I'm just trying to get in. So I'm gonna wait for a pullback and potentially hop in. And look at it, it's making higher highs and higher lows. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. So just wait on a low and buy it. Keep it simple. That's EU. We're gonna do AU and NU as well because it's the new month. Look at that. This just looked like a big ball of consolidation. Look at it. I hate AU sometimes. But similar to EU, we have a trend line down on the monthly. If you haven't noticed, I use the same colors for every time frame. It has helped my trading tremendously. Like this weekly trend line. So basically what we're doing is boxing off price. I like this weekly. I like that wick rejection. I like this wick rejection as well. So here, I think it's just a pullback to continue down. I like how I pushed up, pushed up, pushed up here. So this could be the impulse because it broke the last broke structure here. Let me see the fib. Or it can go all the way up to the 61.8 because it came back to the 78.6. All right, let's do a trend line here. That it looks like it's breaking. That's also a very strong descending channel. We have a bullish engulfing candlestick here. It engulfed it. And we got wick exhaustion, and that engulfed that one. So, yes, we have potential buys. Okay. So I'm looking at the daily. You see how that's a situation right there. Here pushed up, here pushed down, here pushed up. Perfect. 4 hour. I need an impulse and then a pullback. That's what I need. But the thing about, and if you see these impulses are really like short. Does that make sense? Impulse, correction, impulse, continuation. Like they're not very long because of this pair. Um, so it kind of already broke structure here. I don't know if you could see that, but this trend line broke here, broke, retested a little bit, but I don't love it ideally. But this high, well, no, it's kind of a double bottom, kind of. Hey, that's not the 4 hour. I'm on a 45 minute. That makes sense. I'm like, what am I looking at? So my 1 hours are blue, and my 4 hours are green. Um, so what do I want to do? On a 1 hour, you got here, delete. I needed to remove that. I don't need it. I don't even use it. How do I remove it? Good. All right. I got here, 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 right? Then I have this, which isn't necessarily anything, but That could be a retest point. I do like that it's breaking the trend line. Um, 1 hour break construction line. I'm doing the same thing for AU. Potentially wait for a retest, a push up, and that's the same thing I'm waiting on GU. GU complicated. EU already happened, and I feel like AU is happening. All right, that's all I got for AU. So push up. At least I know it's gonna come back 50% of the candlestick on mostly. Look at this little movement. It looked like the whole thing is just consolidation. Just look at it. I need to make a monthly. But I'm looking for it and I can't find it. So weekly, we're gonna do that. And then we have this, which has been in a consolidation stage. So we have an impulse here, pullback, correction, consolidation, and then a possible impulse up. It's a possible. I like this wick exhaustion on a daily. Beautiful. So on the daily, uh, I got a couple points because there's a lot going on over here. So it's a possibility this is already respecting a daily foundation level. See how push down, pushed up, push down, broke through, retested to push up. Yeah, so that's all I got for that. This is also a very strong descending channel. And that is a solid level. On a 4 hour, I have a bullish engulfing candlestick. I got wick exhaustion. All I'm waiting for is a breakout, which probably will happen tomorrow morning for NFP week. It's a horrible turn on. I don't see one on the daily. So we are gonna bring it from there. Yep. See that? Kind of already broke out. I hate it. I don't like it. Sorry. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get the trend on right. It kind of pushes through. Let me see. that it. That'll have to do. And that'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, so once this pushes up and out, actually, let me go to the 1 hour. Duh, my bad. I just need 2 points, so I forgot to go down in the time frame. And then I change that to blue. And then I refresh it. See that? Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Shut. I have a trend line. I need a breakout of it. Could probably consolidate all night. Push back down for 4 hour. Excuse me. I have that engulfing candlestick. I have consolidation. I don't have divergence though. I don't keep this one long enough. Settings. Uh, reset settings. They kind of changed it again. I don't know why, but this isn't purple anymore. It used to be. But I do have divergence. This is going up and that is going down. So, delete. I really just need you to buy up. I need an impulse. And these impulses are super short. They're only like 50 pips here, 50 pips there. So let me see. If we are doing higher lows, one, bam, 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 bam. Sort of, kind of, but it didn't make a new low. Or I guess I would put it there and then put it there because that made a new low. Delete. And put that like there. Actually, no, I can put two here because that's higher than that one. But then that one is higher than that one. Kind of broke structure there. It's kind of annoying. So guess what I'm gonna do? Make a zone. This is a zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. All right. You see that? I need to break above the zone to confirm the buy. If not, we're just gonna continue to sell it. And break the trend line and break the zone. Similar to the same analysis for, so when I have the same analysis for AU, that's why I trade the same pairs, AU, NU, EU, and GU. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Um, and it's confirmation that they're all going in the same direction because they typically do. As you can see, they all been going on a downtrend for days. Um, AU I like the best. GU I hate, but I'm gonna wait for tomorrow. See what happens. hmm So I'm just going over my work and see that. Hmm. It doesn't really look like divergence on a smaller time frame. Just on the higher one. Yes, I'll wait. I feel like all I'm ever doing is waiting. That's all I got. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. Thank you guys for listening.